next year.
Thank you. So they didn't know if I was actually going to make it this morning because, as you can imagine, when it is 8 degrees, things don't really run well. But so my first job in the morning is to feed our cows. I take that job very seriously. And on mornings like this, when I literally put on snow pants just to start my day because it was so cold, I think about, why am I doing this? Like, what person in their right mind gets up early in the morning to be outside for the first 2 hours of their day? And I do it because I want to feed the people in my community. I went to school here. I had grand ambitions about what the world had available for me to go do, and I did some of those things. I worked for a congresswoman. I served in the Peace Corps in Zambia. But I came back because this is where I have community. This is where I have my family. This is where I have a network of people that I know care for me, and in turn, I want to care for them. And so on 5-degree mornings, when I can't feel my toes at the end of feeding cows, I think about the fact that 365 days a year, my farm is delivering 2,300 gallons of milk, and that is feeding my local community. So the product that we make on my farm and on the dairy farms in our community is a fresh, local product every single day of the year. And so it's been such a pleasure to work with Louise and her volunteers at the Food Pantry in North Canaan. And I was really excited with this opportunity that came from the Connecticut Milk Promotion Board to expand that. So in addition to the checks that you've received through the Housatonic Regional High School FFA and their holiday sale, I'm also going to be incorporating some fluid milk. So we've talked to each of you about what way that would be best delivered to you, whether it be through a coupon or physical donation. And so knowing that, milk is one of the top requested items from our food pantries, and it is, based on its perishability, so difficult to maintain an inventory of. And so hopefully those coupons for some of you will be a good balance. And today is National Milk Day. Did anyone know that? So I honestly cannot imagine a more fitting way to acknowledge National Milk Day than to be a dairy farmer in the same classroom where I took classes, as we learned a couple weeks ago, 20 years ago. I'm looking at you, Mr. Fellows. Yeah. I'm as old as you are now. But so, I mean, just like full circle, and to be able to leverage the resources in a small community. There's been a lot of talk about access to resources through COVID when you're in rural communities. And I think actually where we really benefit is when we are able to work together collectively on goals that we have in common. So as part of what you receive with the milk donation, we're also going to be providing you each. They were a lot more organized than I was leading up to this morning, but we're going to be sending you all with a little greeting card from the FFA chapter to wish your clients a very wholesome new year, with some statistics about milk in the state of Connecticut, as well as some recipe cards. So these will be coming to you. I was not ready to have them for you this morning. But we just want you to know how important your work is to us as a dairy community, and that, I mean, that's why we do what we do each day, is to make sure that the people in our community are fed and nourished and have access to healthy, local, fresh food. So thank you all for such an incredible, beautiful presentation this morning. I am so lucky to be a part of this community, and I look forward to keeping up the work in the years ahead. Thank you.